Thank you. To the Minister for Foreign Affairs. Does he stand by all of the government's statements and actions on foreign policy?
Yes, as articulated and undertaken by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, as written by his staff this afternoon, and endorsed by all of Foreign Affairs here and in the many far-flung posts abroad.
Does he stand by his statement of 29 days ago that, quote, the government will carefully weigh up its position over the next month on recognition of a state of Palestine, end quote, and if so, what decision, if any, has the government come to?
Mr. Speaker, to the first part of that question, of course I stand by that decision. And to the second part, when the decision is made, I'll tell that member what it is.
Why is his government still making up their mind on recognising statehood, while France, Canada, the UK, Australia, Norway and Spain have all opted to do so?
Copycats.
Well, with the greatest of respect, if you want to look about democracies, which one of those countries can tell us what a democracy should look like, given our proud record going all the way back to 1854, and giving Maori the vote in 1867, and women the vote first before all the other countries? No. Never about it. I mean, not half Maori, I mean real ones. Now, not Irish Packers, not Irish Packers. Point
of order, Mr. Speaker.
Point of order, Te Minaru Wapaka, to be heard in silence.
I take offence to what the previous speaker has just said. And it is not appropriate to use this place to blood quantum and to sit there and suggest that someone's... someone is part something.
Now, Debbie Nauru Wapaka is going to repeat her point of order and there will be no response along those lines. Anyone who does will be, of course, leaving the House.
Mr. Speaker, thank you. I take exception to the language that was used by the previous speaker suggesting that blood quantum and that Māori should be considered part. That is unparliamentary language.
Well, it certainly is, and I'd invite the member to withdraw that comment and continue.
No, point of order.
Point of order.
Mr. Speaker, when I got to the point about the quality of New Zealand's democracy, first in 1854 and then Maori getting the vote in 1867, that's when they started shouting about blood quantum and everything else. It's they that made the offence, sir, and I was reacting to it. They just can't take the heat.
I must confess there was an awful lot of noise. I didn't hear the full exchange. I will look at the Hansard and come back to the House. The Honourable... Sorry?
Point of order.
Sorry? Yeah, I've just told you I'm coming back to the House and we'll look at that Hansard. So there's no other bits to it.
Well, I'm not disputing that, sir, but
Good.
You've asked a member to withdraw and he did not.
No, that's right, and I said that I would now look at the Hansard because I never heard the comment and the members disputed that it was objectionable.
Point of order. You can check Hansard, but I can guarantee I did not say that.
Well, that
And it was me that placed the point of order.
Trifling with the chair, which is not an advisable thing. The Honourable Marama Davidson.
Is he comfortable allowing New Zealand to become part of just 20% of nations who still have no commitment to recognise Palestinian statehood?
Read I like terrorists.
Mr. Speaker, the reality is that the circumstances are dramatically changing and we're going off to the United Nations and hopefully by then we will know all the facts. If this was a financial decision, that's the least we would do. And this is a critical decision as well. We have said from the very beginning it's not a question of if, it's when, but it's the quality of the recognition or the standards we have set that we do not seek to let ourselves down on. This is not against anyone at all. And I just say this, we have spent considerable time talking to scores and scores of countries in the Middle East and elsewhere who understand our position and respect it. Who has she talked to?
Is he concerned that every day the international community delays recognition of a Palestinian statehood, a two-state solution becomes further out of reach as Israel continues building illegal settlements without consequence?
Speculation.
This is the kind of illogical thinking that should be, this is the kind... No,
hang on, sorry. Don't ask
no,
a
I
question.
can handle it, don't worry.
I'm not talking to you. I'm just saying to these people over here the other side of the House don't ask a question of that nature, which is barely permissible under standing orders, and then start barracking over the top of it when an answer starts.
This is the kind of illogical thinking that we hope would be expunged from somebody before they even got to Parliament. To come here and make that statement when there's not a shred of evidence to back it up is, I think, sir, a disappointment for this Parliament and, did I say, for the Green Party.
Does he agree with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade that, quote, as a small country which depends on the international rules-based system for both security and prosperity, it is fundamental to New Zealand interests that these rules are supported and that serious violations are sanctioned, end quote. And if so, why has the government not sanctioned Israel for their serious violations of international law in Palestine?
For the umpteenth time, we have condemned on countless occasions, more than any other circumstance we've been involved in recent politics, what has gone on there. And we have sanctioned Israelis. We have sanctioned members of Parliament as well. This has all been stated to this country. What would we do now? This idea that somehow whatever New Zealand does is going to stop the strife and solve the situation is, I think, extraordinarily naive. But here's the point. We're going to the United Nations. We'll have the benefit of every country's view at that point in time, and then we can make a seriously considered decision then.